It's your boy Bodo, if you don't know though, and if you don't know though, now you know. We about to get into this content, man. I'm gonna commentate. This is out of pocket, man. You got 4 women that's involved. One end up dead. You know what I mean? The youngest one is 19. All of them black. All over some food, man. You gonna see, man. New Haven, man. You know, Connecticut, man. Rhode Island, Mass, New York, the tri-state. Stand up, man. Say that podcast. It's your boy. We gonna commentate. Let's get it.
This entire case started inside a McDonald's on a quiet December afternoon. But what happened in the next few minutes would leave one woman dead, 3 sisters in police custody, and an entire family shattered forever. On the 23rd of December,
This content may be graphic to some, you know what I mean? Stall off on the like button, subscribe to the channel. You already, man. Connecticut, we in the building, man. Let's get into this content, man. This ain't no joke right here. This is crazy.
In 23, officers were called to the McDonald's on Ralph David and Abernathy Boulevard, where the scene was already chaotic. Witnesses were shaken, employees were crying, and the victim, Tamanika Woods, a mother of 4 in her 30s, was being rushed to the hospital with a gunshot wound that would soon take her life.
Yo, this is crazy. Just from the beginning, just from the jump. Like, come on now, mother, you know what I mean, dad, whatever. Like going to work, like you think going to work, you know what I mean, providing for your kids, you know, finding a way for your kids, like you'll end up dying there. Like that's just crazy, out of pocket. Then by your own people, like. Look, off the G. He already told y'all what happened. He should shot the girl over some food. That's like it's out of pocket, man. We gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better as people. Like, what is going on? Like,
According to early witness accounts, the situation started as a verbal argument between the victim and 3 sisters, including 19-year-old Tanaya Evans. Voices were raised, hands were moving. Nobody could even agree on what.
yeah, 19 years old. Like, how much rage you had in you? How much anger you had in you? Built up in you? 19. Come on, bro. Like, when did women get like this? When did females get like this? Like it's like y'all trying to come unfeminine. Like, get back to the feminine ways. Like, this is out of pocket, bro. Like, this 4 women involved in this case. This is crazy, man. Listen, let's get into it.
The argument was truly about, but what everyone remembered was the sudden shift from words to violence. Inside the McDonald's office, officers reviewed surveillance footage. Is there another angle? Yeah. officer reviewed the CCTV. They had what they wanted, and all three sisters were brought into custody, all to be interrogated separately. Here's what the first sister had to say. What's your name?
Look, off the G, I'm gonna tell you off the gate, right? She wilding off the gate. Like, this is why I say, like, why females don't be like, why y'all not being females, being feminine? Stop trying to be men, trying to be males, trying to be, like, why you doing illegal? Why you doing street shit? And you don't know nothing about the streets. Like, you don't know nothing about the process that's going on. Like, you done did some street shit. Y'all done got involved in some street shit, allegedly. You know what I mean? And you in the interrogation room, you talking. The first thing you supposed to do is say, I want my lawyer. I want my attorney. That's your first mistake. But you, see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm like, yo, females, like, what happened to females? This is some hostile, this is crazy. Like, this is out of pocket. 4 females doing street shit, don't know what the hell going on. Let's get into the content.
What's your last name? And what's your name?
Now, she said her last name was Woods, and the victim last name is Woods. So what is the relationship? This out of pocket. Let's get into this.
Where you stay?
Look, she still ain't asked for a lawyer yet. Nothing. Like, what you got involved? Like, so why you like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I don't expect on some real stuff. That's and the reason why I'm commentating on this is because I don't expect that from females. A lot of dudes don't even be, you get what I'm saying? Don't understand. So that's why I'm saying females need to stay in females' place. Stop trying to act like a male. Stop trying to get involved in street politics other than what you need to be. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, oh, they live in Beverly Hills. No. Okay, they live in the streets. But because you live in the streets or you live in an urban area, that don't mean you got to partake in the bullshit. Facts. That don't mean you can't be a female. Real talk. That don't mean you gotta adapt to the man ruly ways. Like, what do you like? When did females start becoming aggressive and wilding out like that? Like, real talk. Y'all talk to dudes crazy. Look, situations like this, man. She still ain't even asked for a lawyer yet. But you come on now. Let's get into the content. Look, she's still talking. She's still going on, right? And then she go and put in there, oh, the lady at the window seemed like she had a little attitude. Oh, really? Oh, really? All right, let's get into the content. Yo, listen, I want y'all to know, right? She got her hands in her pockets. She looking around. Listen, she from the hood, just like we are. So she knows she telling. I promise you. Watch what she, let's get into content, man. And this her sisters, y'all. Look at her. Talking so much she need a drink of water. Out of pocket. Look, she ain't stopped yet. She need a drink of water. What kind of water is that? Let me see what type of water is this, man. We're going to get back into the content. What kind of water is that? So if she trying to antagonize and all that, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would think that would be manly, like, you know what I mean? Like, and not saying nobody a punk or nothing, but I would think that would be more like of a man thing to get aggressive and, you know, the challenge. You know, at the end of the day, like, who you talking to? I thought a female would be more classy. Like, babe, Shirley, you got it. You got it, your little, you know what I mean? Like, why you ain't, like, what happened to females being, like, classy and, like, you know what I mean? Like, witty, like, what happened to that? Like, what happened? Like, subliminals, like, what happened? Like, what happened to that? Like, what happened to it? Like, our minds don't work no more. Like, you couldn't tell her, like, nah, you got it with that little McDonald's job or whatever the case may be. Like, you could have downplayed the situation in a bigger way, but instead, you know, I don't know, let her continue to tell the content, but, you know, at the end of the day, you saying she's trying to get big or whatever, she getting hype. Y'all all females, like, nobody don't want no female be scratching in. Like, y'all, come on, y'all tweaking.
Was just saying the same thing, and the lady in the back, and the lady
So she's saying that the lady said she gonna shoot first. So basically, you try to make this a self-defense case, or whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? It's just all type of crazy. Like it's like y'all talking about guns and like what? Female, these are females. Like women, these feminine women, these women that carry, nurture babies, and like what happened? I run around with wops on y'all, acting mannish. The real, that's what y'all acting, mannish. Somebody end up getting killed, and you telling it all. You the first one. I can't wait to see the rest of the content. Let's get into it. So, right? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, listen, like the street, like the streets ain't no joke. It's nothing to play with. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't no if you in it or you ain't in it. It's like people born in this. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's other alternatives. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta like. I know a lot of people that was born while I was born don't mimic the way we live. Facts. Real talk. And back then, I believe a lot of women, girls back in the day, the females was different. They was feminine. They didn't want to be a man at the end of the day. So they knew a female place. Y'all don't know female place. That's why you doing ruthless shit. This is out of pocket. Then you got, and it's like, you doing ruthless shit, but don't even know the etiquette. Her own sister, bro. Get what I'm saying? It's not no joke. This not no play. Out of pocket. Let's get into the concept. Now they in an altercation. This is all type of crazy. You got a good Samaritan, jumps in the middle. Him, the girl up, I'm assuming, who had the you heard me. Start overpowering her for the you heard me. So she could stay there so the police could come. They couldn't even help her. This is out of pocket. This could have went all type of ways. These is females. We got to do better, y'all.
Not knowing who shot who still at the same moment.
not know who shot who at the moment and your sister rolling around on the ground with the dude for the gun and the other girl on the ground? What are you talk?
You've never seen it before. During questioning, the first sister told detectives that the victim threatened to shoot first. If the victim indeed said that, and she actually had a gun on her, it would have a big impact in the case. But what does the second sister have to say?
Let's see, y'all. Once again, none of them invoke their rights. You know what I mean? That they don't know. Like at the end of the day, like, so I'm pretty sure. So if you don't invoke your rights and don't know to say like, oh, I want to talk to my attorney or whatever, so you probably really not around a lot of real street stuff. To be honest, y'all just trying to be like, you get what I'm saying? Because at a young age, you learn don't talk to them devils, or you know what I mean? Like, I want my lawyer. Whenever the police come grab you, boom, boom. But y'all just freely talking because y'all women, y'all innocent girls, bro. Doing anything. Out of pocket.
Yes, if it's for out there, how did it get to? How did it get that? You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy, yeah. The more I get into the video, the more I just like, both sisters just keep saying like, yo, we didn't even know my sister had the gun on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, that's like, it's like, yo, bro, like, like, do I gotta prove more of a point? Like, we gotta do better? Because this is everyday life and reality for us. Like, who gonna take your stand and tell them, like, that's wrong, that's not right? Like we don't come from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't come from that. Like, come on, y'all both here to reproduce. And you taking out another one. Like, what? Like, doing street shit and don't know nothing about the street, but you playing. Let's get into the content.
She wished me March the 1st. She repeated that the shooting only happened after the victim mushed food on her sister. And she also claimed no one expected Tanaya to pull a gun. Back at the precinct, Tanaya Evans sat quietly in the interrogation room. She looked tired, shaken, and overwhelmed when detectives began asking questions. She has this to say.
I want to commentate, but I don't know what to say, to be honest. It's like, I want to say, yo, that's the little thug. Like, that's her right there. Allegedly. But then it's like, does she even know what the severity of what she just did? Like, let's see how her interview play out. Let's see if she really liked that or not. Say that. If she was wise, she would say, yeah, I want my attorney. And she was like that. But like I said, I don't think she's like that. So I think she's gonna go ahead and do the interview. She probably feel remorseful for what happened. It's probably sinking in. Let's go off the interview now. No. No.
She invoked her right to remain silent.
Absolutely.
And requested a lawyer, but the emotional shift.
So, I don't know how. I think this is the youngest one. I think this is the 19-year-old. And obviously she kind of smart. When I say kind of smart, it's like with invoking her rights, you know. It was a dumb decision she made. It was a dumb choice. It's a dumb situation, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, nobody's life should have to be taken, at the end of the day. And yeah, both black women. But let's get into the content.
It came when they allowed her to speak with her mother.
Shit crazy, bro. You hear that little girl? It's probably all over her sisters acting all silly, acting rowdy, when they could have been humble. You know what I mean? Like, now they home, and they saying that, now she saying she want to go home. Shorty, you ain't, not right now. Like, and not with your sisters and them made 2 statements that them devils about to pick apart. What happened to females being feminine? What happened to females being women? This other shit gotta stop. Let's get into the content. Listen. We about to see what's going on. I'm about to end this, so we about to fast forward and see what happens.
To make sure that we're doing everything correctly. Okay. A moment that could have ended with people simply walking away, instead turned into a shooting that changed every life in that room. By the end of the night, Tanaya Evans was charged with murder, aggravated assault, firearm possession during a felony, and theft by receiving a stolen weapon. The sisters were released without charges. They remain tied to a tragedy.
And that's the end. Look. So the sisters didn't become accomplices. They became witnesses. The little sister went to jail for murder. We don't know what's her outcome going to be. If she get the defense, the self-defense, or whatever the laws is, where they from. But man, it's your boy Bodo. If you don't know though, man. If you don't know though, now you know, man. CTV in the building, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Say That Podcast.